Hello and welcome back everybody to the Limit of Adhesion. We are here for our Season 2 opener at Daytona. Once again, I am Jake. Join me, Jason. How are you?
Very well, thanks. How are you?
Happy to be back for Season 2.
Me too. I'm a little excited.
Lots of new names, lots of new cars, so I might have to bear with us on this one.
Yeah, there's some schemes that look a little similar, and we're going to have to get used to those.
We're going to get right into it tonight. Jack Durham and Grant Hood starting in row number 1.
Joe David, Graham Bardsley, row 2.
Inside row number 3, we have Daryl Klotz and Nick Biddy.
And Jason Weaver and Nick Sargent, row 4.
Row number 5, we have Nick Leo and Alan Bayari.
Scott Chin and Dave Fouge in row 6.
Row number 7, we have Robert Gamble and David Duke.
Rick Benefiel and Ben Pobke in row 8.
Kiaman Giori and Jake Bryan make up row number 9.
Chris White and Jake Weaver in row 10.
Row number 11 sees Scott Hira and Troy Kasser.
And Lawrence Aaron Jenkins, John Novak, row 12.
Brian Messer is starting inside of Steve Ange for row 13.
Dallas Pataska and Dylan Kirkpatrick in row 14.
Row 15, Don Parker, Lucy Nunemacher.
Jack Nunemacher and Carmine DeStefano, row 16.
And Keith Schooling, Brandon Curtis make up row 17. Massive field tonight.
I should say we got a pretty big field tonight.
Night race.
Cars.
Yeah, 34. Night race at Daytona. The lights come on, cars shine, and then there's a fireworks show at the end.
Yeah.
Not too many people in the lake tonight.
Sorry?
There's not too many people in the lake tonight.
Yeah, nobody's water skiing out there tonight.
What were you saying?
I was saying the 81 Grant Hood, he said at the beginning of the race, he said, "Oh, we got a pace truck." And we said, "Yes." He said, "Well, I'm going to drive into it because I've never driven into a pace truck." So that's what he just did.
I'm on turn 4. The pace truck is about to come off the track. Jack Durham is going to lead us to the start of Season 2. Green flags flying, cameras are flashing, and we're racing. And one thing to note that we are using the new start zones that iRacing has implemented, and you can see them on track. There'll either be blue markings on the wall or on the track.
Jostling around here.
Yeah, and Durham got a good start there and ended up going to the high line. I don't know if he was blocking an early run or picking up a friend.
Yeah, it could be. Back down on the bottom now.
Two by two, multiple rows deep still.
Yeah, front 3 is single file. I don't know if that outside row can get a run and catch up. I mean, typically they could.
And I noticed on the starting grid, a couple names we're familiar with being up front with Leo, Weaver, Ange, and Novak. We're not up front. to start this one.
Yeah, those. As you can see, we picked up a bunch of new guys in the a few off weeks we had. I guess I'd say off season, but that wasn't really a season. So got that group separated a little bit. We got this front pack here, and about a second behind them, we got another group.
Yeah, I think that the second group's got to get single file if they want to catch back up.
Yeah, now's our opportunity. These guys are double file here, and they get single file, they'll catch right back up. Thurman Hood's still out front.
Yeah, with
Bardsley.
Bardsley and Klotz behind them, but
shot at Joe DeVede there in the 6th.
getting a huge push from Biddy.
Yep. Am I hearing wind in that?
I don't know if it's wind or if it's the cars clipping into the track.
Oh, that could be. Let me see some. Oh my! Phew. Let's see some sparks here coming off the backs of the cars in the dark or at night.
It's a nice feature. I've always liked that feature.
Yeah.
Same thing with the glowing brake rotors.
The glowing brake rotors. Yeah, that's nice. We have it's Daytona, and we have the potential to see a lot of sparks.
Yeah, not potentially not good ones.
You're right. Yes, it's a product of plate racing, group racing, or pack racing.
That's Dylan Kirkpatrick here leading the second pack, and they're still 2x2. Weaver dropped onto the inside line.
They gotta get single file for sure. New paint scheme on the Ledge's car there.
Yeah, same thing with Chris White in that 18 machine. He's now rocking a Blizzard blue.
Yeah. Brandon Curtis has got a new scheme.
Oh, the drone shot of our lead pack. Looks like David and Biddy just they've been sitting right there next to Weaver and Leo. They haven't really. I mean, Biddy gave them the one shot, but they haven't really.
They haven't gained anything, no. You know, you'd think they'd be able to pull right up there. So, 154 of Robert Campbell there. And is that the 019? That's Craig Benefield there in the green car. Fourth car in the back on the outside.
Yep.
Last year's champion Nick Leo there in the jewel car.
Hey, stuck in the middle of the action.
Yeah.
Being patient.
You got to this early in this race. You got to be there at the end. There's no point in forcing passes and.
No, and it looks like Bardsley just got shuffled out of place there. Problems with Kirkpatrick. Not on the apron. I wonder if it.
Yeah, and
same thing. If he got shuffled out.
He's really slow though. I mean, I don't know if he got on the apron and just decided to slow down, just to make the corner. Just odd to see that.
The 10 of Pataska now leading the pack. Novak's still stuck on the outside, but he's got Messer and Ange with him. And now Curtis.
Angie.
Yes, Angie. It's gonna take me a long time. I went a whole season. He did not correct us an entire season. He just let us go the whole season. So it's gonna take me quite a while to get out of that.
I wonder what happened here. The first two, no, Durham and Hood, they got a little separation from everybody else.
Yeah, I think. Oh no, because Kirkpatrick was in the second pack.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, Steve let us call him Ange all last season, and then at the very end, he said, "Yeah, by the way, my name is Angie." Big gap to these guys.
And Kirkpatrick's all the way in the back by himself.
Lucy Noonmacher's out of the race.
But look, when the ticker comes back.
Yeah, right on the end. Now this front group is separated a little bit.
You know who's missing? Biddy. The 13. He was behind the 6 and he's not in that group anymore.
Oh, that's right. Oof. Try catch it getting a little. Oh, look at this 4 wide. That's
Carter's up into the wall. Novak and Messer just sneaking by him.
scary situation there for everybody.
Yeah, and especially at these high rates of speeds. That is Jack Nunemacher. And connection issues. Hopefully he comes back. Just stepping all the way up high.
Yep.
Way out of everybody's way.
Something happened to him early. He just lost a draft.
That could be.
Oh,
wrecking the back.
incident coming off. Yep.
Oh, Chris White, Benefiel, a tire. Curtis, Messer.
Brian Messer's involved.
Look at that thing roll.
Yeah, they're supposed to be tethered. Don't know who that is going by now. Bear with us, guys, please.
That is Popkey. That was Popkey in the blue car coming through, but Leo from our lead group.
What if that happened in this? Well, I see there's a second pack.
Yeah, because Chris White was involved.
Chris White was involved, that's right, yep. There he is there. Yeah, apparently Benefiel is involved. Oh, yeah, Craig's got the green car.
Yeah. Oh, who's that reappearing?
Is that Jack?
I couldn't tell.
Red,
it looked like
red number on a red car. That was. should we get a replay here? We'll get to see all what happened. Sure. I was gonna say I'm sure some of these guys are gonna come down pit road, but
yeah, maybe to top off for fuel.
yeah, they should have done it there. The leaders should have done it right there.
We got a lot of takers. Tasca, Weaver, Jenkins.
Oh yeah. Yeah, looks like a lot of guys in the back are stopping.
'78 of Duke. Hobkey. Bunch of the Team Dynamics cars. Parker. Oh.
Yeah, it's Battlefield.
He just caught the
You
apron
gotta
and
do,
lost.
Oh! Messer. He got into Nick Sargent there initially. Oh no, that's just...
Kind of unfortunate timing, really.
Yeah, you gotta hold the brakes. You can't. He just rolled down the track. He should have held. Oh. Is that ledge getting through there? Tom Parker. Shot on board of Novak. Ledge is on the inside of John here. Oh, ledge did not make it through that.
Wait, Novak had help.
We'll have to see.
I don't think Brian saw it coming. Novak
Yeah,
hit his
Brian.
brakes and...
Yeah, and Angie probably didn't see it coming either because he was right behind Messer.
Parker just squeaking through all that.
Yes, he slides up the track here. Oh.
Well, there was tire smoke when he came down the hill, so...
Yeah, but I think I don't know. Tough call. He'd broadside there. Right in the upper groove. I'm sure he probably thought, I got to get off the track, and tried to get off, and didn't really quite work out for him. Didn't have enough time. I guess either way, if he didn't hold the brakes, he still would have been creamed by the outside line.
They're racked back up and ready to go.
Yep. Lights are out on the truck. Now let's see if Durham goes up and picks up Hood. Nope, he's going to get a good... Hood just drops. Benfield's got or Bardsley, excuse me, got a slow start there.
Yeah, that inside line's checked up big time. It's gonna lose, what, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions? 4?
Yeah, he's sitting there on the outside row in 5th, essentially 6th. He's gonna try and slot in here. Behind Biddy, we didn't make it. Daryl Klotz on the inside. Oh, I was just saying, that's not. It's not a comfortable spot for Bardsley there at all, but
No. The car was
looks
wiggling.
Yeah, and it looked like he might have sucked the 14 up.
It's tough being that inside car when you get split like that.
Yeah.
Lots of aerodynamics trying to push and pull you different ways.
I can't see.
It's like a 14 looks pretty clean, but that is Pataska on the apron.
Oh, yeah. That's Dallas, yep. I couldn't really tell from front, but I saw the number 10. I knew who it was.
Bardsley's car is kind of, it's actually in decent shape.
It doesn't look bad. Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all. They got the composite bodies on these things, and iRacing's constantly fixing them, so, or working on them. They don't get the dumb damage that they did early. I mean, they folded like tin when they first came out, but
Yeah.
and I think they're working on the suspension issues too. They don't seem to be so fragile. It'd be really cool if we never saw another wreck, but if we go the rest of the season with no more yellows, that'd be great.
I think that's asking for a lot.
Yeah, it is. But it's just, it's always fun when they go green for a long time. And then you don't know how the car works because it doesn't ever get wrecked.
Right. You learn a whole bunch about tire wear, though.
That's right. Yeah, and fuel loads, definitely. Let's see, there's a bunch more coming down pit road. There's Leo. I wonder if he got caught up in that. I couldn't tell, but that's his second stop. That the 6 of Joe David there in the back taking tires.
Yeah, I'm not, I guess it depends on where you are in the field, whether or not you can make it or not for the rest of the way with fuel consumption.
Oh.
The lead cars in these groups are going to be burning more than...
Yeah, Phil.
Oh!
Yeah, it might...
Kind of like Bardsley came down.
Yeah, a little bit, but he stayed off of Daryl there, and like I said, it kind of looked like maybe the car got sucked up. Oh, Scott Chin. Oh! I thought he was going to get through there.
Oh! It went from good to bad to good to worse.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no place for those guys to go. Yeah, some of the guys got through there pretty good.
Really
It's just
appreciate how how large that wreck was with that last camera angle.
yeah. Yeah, went from the outside wall all the way to the into the grass, and quite deep. Some of these things, like you said, you just can't see what's going on. We saw in the earlier wreck that you're tucked up behind the car in front of you, and you just can't see what's going on until it's almost too late.
Yeah, and when you're racing, sometimes you can't even see the corner that you're approaching.
All right.
especially if you're on the inside line.
Yeah, Durham and Hood are working together because Jack just went right to the top. Left Joe David down on the bottom by himself there. Oh.
Beating and banging, and they all save it.
That was Joe David and Robert Gamble in the 154.
I think Gamble tried to squeeze into a hole that wasn't there, but
that orange car behind Jake Weaver.
that's
got the ledge on the
Duke,
outside.
David Duke.
David Duke. I guess kudos to all those guys for, well, not making that situation worse than it was.
Oh, contact between Popke
Yeah,
and
geez.
there goes Leo.
Yeah,
There
Leo
goes...
checks. Leo's gonna.
Almost had it.
Yeah, he still got it. I don't think he hit anything.
That looked like it was the 4 Fuge involved in that too. The key got turned. Caution does come out for this.
Yep, there's
Yeah.
Dave right there. That car doesn't look too hurt. I don't know if he got anything earlier.
Well, the 86 looks crumpled. Just saw him off screen. The 18 looks broken again.
Yeah, Chris Away, he's got, looks like the car was bouncing around there. It's a 78 at Duke. Jake Bryan in front in the 29. LPR in 28. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to. The candy apple red car, that was Alan Piari.
Yeah, at the 28.
The 28. These two have not stopped, have they?
No, I
Have you
think
noticed that?
the top. I think about
Most of the guys. Well, we know. I think the 27 is stopped. Possibly.
Here they come.
Yeah. Okay. Probably pretty much everybody that hasn't stopped yet.
Yeah, tires for the 27. Saw his crew come over the wall. Tires for our leader. I haven't seen the 6 go up on Jax,
Yeah,
but he's
David
still there.
did not. It doesn't look like he's quite sitting in the box. I mean, maybe he must have. He got fuel. He didn't take tires. You don't need tires in this track for 60 laps.
No.
It might, you know, you might want them on the at the end. You
Unless-
know, if it ever
unless
comes
you
down
slid.
to. Yeah, unless you slid, heated them up. But tire wear is almost non-essential. But even if you did slide, I guess here, I think it's a night race. The track's probably cool enough. 68 degrees we saw, right? The beginning of the.
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, Popke pitched the 13 there.
And Leo saw it coming, and
Yeah, the guy behind him didn't. Yeah, the 13 and Nick Biddy looked like the Popke came down on Biddy a little bit. Biddy was on the white or on the yellow line.
That's what happened to Fuse.
There's Fuse, yep.
It's like White was trying to avoid cars going every which way, and no place for the 86 to go. At that point, you just close your eyes and hope. Us Key Schooling just making it through, getting his car stopped just in time. So we have the 28 and the 29. That is Bayari and Brian in the front row for this restart.
Yes, and obviously teammates.
Yeah, team dynamic. So if they can make it on the end, if they can make it to the end, I think the early pit stop may be fruitful. As you can see, the 6 and the 27 are pretty far back in the pack now.
Right, these guys up front here pit earlier. And why not? I mean, if you're in that window and you have a caution, you might as well pit. If you're in that fuel window to make it to the end, you might as well come in and pit.
And I believe the window's 40, somewhere between 30 and 40 laps, depending on if you're a lead car or in the pack. The 13.
Still some blinking going on there.
Don Parker falling in line behind Schooling. Troy Katzer in his new paint scheme. He's not running the Red Bull anymore. He's running the Green Bay car.
Right.
Oh, Legend Popke. Schooling and pretty much the field.
We got a big mess.
Stefano involved. Jenkins. Katzer stuck on the bottom there.
Yeah, that was Dave Fuge up there on the left.
Tom Parker.
Tom Parker.
Might almost be easier to say who wasn't in that one.
Yep. Yep, there's Dave Fuge. Daryl Klotz.
Parker's rolling again. Doesn't look like much, but that's
pretty beat up.
That's pretty beat up. We were just talking about the composite bodies, and they don't break as easily anymore, and that car is looking pretty broke. So
yeah. With all that time we were watching all that stuff going on, 2 leaders just caught the truck. No, I know they were going pretty quick. You gotta go and catch that pace truck as fast as you can. I know we've seen it in the past where guys are lollygagging around there, but they can't. They gotta go. There's guys behind them that need service, or, I mean, there's positions to be made up in the pits.
Yeah, and that pace truck, they upped the base speed a couple seasons ago, so.
Yep.
Nunemacher getting his lap back. I'm gonna be that guy and say the dynamic duos up front.
Oh my gosh. I'll bet you're not the first to say that.
Definitely won't be the last either.
Oh yeah, Popkey just comes down.
Yeah, tried to go with his drafting partner, and
it's like a product of just looking out the front windshield. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what that looked like.
Follow the leader.
Yeah. I was.
It's like Kirkpatrick and Weaver are the only ones that made it through that.
Yeah, look, Carmine saw it happen, and it looked like he might have thought it was going to go. He went high and then came back down, and that got a Parker. Dave Food's got no place to go. It's always scary to go down the apron when you're traveling at that speed.
Yeah. Did you lose the cut? Look at the 4 leaders.
Jeez, that's just.
Angie in the background just basically stopping. Oh, it's the dynamic trio.
Right. You see Dallas up there. Outside lane. Some of you might know that name.
Yes, it's a very well-known name.
It is very well known. Excited to have him with us. He might not be after this, but
Yeah, yeah.
We're doing a lot of pacing here.
Yeah, and this is probably the most pacing we've done, honestly.
Yeah, I think I'd agree. This is, I mean, we're
3 wide at the line.
Jeez.
But yeah, it's just, I think a big factor is, A, it's Daytona.
Well, yeah, that's probably the #1 factor.
And the second is, at least half the field is all new names to this league, so where they're all...
Everybody's learning, yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
They're all trying to figure each other out.
There's Durham, and I was just going to say, I see Durham and Hood there lurking on the outside.
Yeah, and I only see 2 familiar cars in this lead pack. 3. With Weaver, Kirkpatrick, and Curtis.
I think we mentioned him. That's the 08 to Sky era.
He's been keeping quiet,
Yeah.
keeping clean. See if Durham and Grant can get anything going. Ooh, it looked like Curtis just touched the wall there. There they go.
Yeah, see, Jack's getting, can't tell from this angle, but I'm sure he's getting pushed. I'm sure Grant's pushing him there. And that could be why that outside lane didn't go earlier.
Just the test to come.
Go then. Wow. Whew. That was a little scary.
Yeah, it looks like Dallas came up to at least hop in that run and just got denied.
Yeah, and lost a bunch of time on the track. He's not even in the shot anymore.
No. It looks like Novak and Messer have retired. White and Benefiel are still in, and Lucy Nunemacher has retired.
Whoop, whoop. I don't know what the heck just happened there, but that was a little...
Leo is way up high. Huge is low. The Stefano and Nunemacher are in the grass. Yep. I wonder if that was a byproduct of what happened in that second pack, but I didn't see or hear anything.
But yeah, I'm sure we're going to get a replay here. These two guys stayed up front. But Frank, it seems like, I don't know. It seems like the guys that are up front are content with staying, nose to tail. Just ride around, make it to the end, but some anxiousness in the back seems to be the case tonight. Obviously, I don't know what happened in this last, what brought out this last caution just yet.
Yeah, and I think there's a mixture of I gotta make up spots because I'm running out of time. The further back you are, the less time you have right now. So whereas, like you said, the guys up front are content because they just have to ride it out to the end because they're in a position.
And that's, I mean, at these restrictor plate tracks, that should be first to last. You've got to make it to the end. And you can go from last to first in a lap if you've got the car.
And the help.
Yeah. But it can be done.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no point in trying to get up front early. Just stay safe. These two guys, I like those cars. They're sharp.
They are nice cars. And they're not the same red either. They're
No.
one's like a maroon metallic and the other one's a vibrant red.
Yeah, and you got Dave Fouge, the 4. He's got a similar scheme. Here comes the replay.
This is way in the back. Went on real slow.
Yeah, it's
Schooling.
I don't know.
He had to take it to the apron to avoid him. I don't know if that...
Maybe upset the car a little bit? Because I don't know why you would... from that angle, it doesn't look too bad.
Ooh.
Clock's a Newmacher. Stefano. Yeah, I don't understand what happened there.
De Stefano started spinning like a top.
I don't know if Keith tried to... I don't know. If Keith got pulled to the outside like that, or hit the white line and got shot out, but...
I would think hitting the apron helped, but I don't know if it was all of the initiation. I don't know if he hit the apron and overcorrected to come back up, or...
Right. It's the 100. I'm going to butcher your name. Was it Yaman Giori? Possibly in the 100 there on the outside in the second row back. You haven't talked much about him. I can see the car. Look at those 3 cars are all the same there.
Yeah, Arrow. Oh, I don't. I'm struggling. There's too many. There's too many names and teams and. Should have done my homework a little better. Arrow Matrix, is that it?
That could be it. Aerokinetics.
Aerokinetics. That's it.
Yeah. Scott Hera. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm horrible.
Robert Gamble.
Jeez. Robert Campbell.
Itasca, Kirkpatrick, and Parker.
Yeah.
Not a good night for the 10.
No. I think we're gonna. I mean, he just towed. So.
.32 just told, and Parker's rolling.
Yeah, Tom's not having a good night either. Doesn't seem to be. Seems to have been caught up in a bunch of stuff as well.
Yeah, and he enjoys this track.
Yeah, a lot of people do. It's not my favorite. It's towards the bottom of the list, actually. You can't have a racing season without not a NASCAR. You can't have a NASCAR season without Daytona. So.
Right. Well, I guess in your case, we're getting it out of the way.
That's right. We did it last season too. First race of the season, done and over. Let's get on to the fun stuff. It's just hard. I used to like watching it, you know, in the NASCAR series on television, the real cars, and then they started doing the plate stuff and the groups. The cars got all bunched together, and I'm like, all right, this could be exciting, but it's also really dangerous and scary, and I'm just not a fan of it anymore. I'd rather see 1 mile tracks or mile and a halves and pit strategy, fuel strategy, tire strategy, all that stuff. This is just not.
Now, you say
I don't know.
you talk about strategy. If Daytona and Talladega and those tracks go green, that is one heck of a chess game with strategy.
You're right. Yes, you're right. I'll give you that 100%. I agree with you. But getting there
is the hard part.
It's not. That's yeah. You know, if you have a couple of them during the race, that's fine. But this is tough.
Pataska's got a hell of a run.
Yeah, he does, and everybody went by. Probably Katzer, I'm gonna guess. The car's flying. Oh, little checkup in front.
Yeah, inside line had a checkup, like you said, and
yeah,
it's just a split moment of.
Yeah, Dallas got a heck of a run here. 4 wide, got a slow car on the outside, and the inside checks up, and it just everybody panics.
you could tell Parker knew.
Yeah, Tom knew that was going to happen. And that is what experience gets you.
Yeah, being able to see ahead. Big window, not tunnel vision.
Right.
Big window, big picture.
Big picture. That's a heck of a run Dallas has got there, though. He's got to go for it. I can't blame him. Just unfortunate timing with the 29 on the outside being a little slow and the inside checking up for some reason.
And Dallas might not have seen how slow the 29 was.
No, he might not have. Right. That was the 29 of Jake Bryan. Not that Jake caused that. All I'm saying is
no.
I'm trying to learn numbers and I'm looking at sheets and names and whoa. Somebody just dove off the inside right down pit lane.
Ooh, the 27 went in to fill that gap, and the 81 said nope.
Yeah, and I'm looking, I mean, we've seen Dave Fuge in a couple of incidents tonight, and he is right there running in 5th.
That is the 42 of Nick Sargent falling in line, which is going to allow Steve Angie and Jake Weaver to get together, and we've seen them in the past work well.
Yep.
But we've also seen them in the past race each other hard.
Right.
I got Ben Popke behind.
Now, as we've seen tonight, that outside line, the inside line's got the advantage of the speed. It's always longer, and it's the shortest way around the track. We've always seen that outside line. Not really, I mean, all night tonight. Not really gain anything, but get back a couple of rows, 5, 6 spots, and stall and just hang there. They can't make up any ground.
Durham's gonna come up right in front of the 27, and he's gonna give him a shot.
And Grant Hood is stuck on the inside.
And he's been Durham's partner all night long.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, here comes that outside line. They got a train going now, and they're coming.
I'll tell you what. I think that 217 at Jack Durham has got one heck of a fast car. Oof! That's a big shot.
I gave him at least gave him the advantage going into the corner.
Yeah, it did. But I mean, we haven't seen the outside road do this all night long. Here, we're just pushing a bubble here, so.
And 78's pushing a 28. The 27's going to start pushing a 217. I think we're going to get racy here soon.
This is the first time all night long that we have seen that outside row work. Oof. I watched that 22 Popke just drop right to the inside. That was a little scary.
Yeah, dropped down right in front of Allen.
Yeah.
Looks like Popke there is trying to get to the corner to hopefully slow the car on the inside down. Catch back up with the two guys that he went with on the original run.
Yeah. He's losing spots, seems like, on the outside.
Ooh.
But it's 10 against 3. Oh.
Do you think there's a certain amount of cars in the train to where you stop gaining advantage? Say anything over 10 cars is...
Yeah. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I imagine, like, yeah, you get to, like you said, anything over 10 cars, there's no advantage. So an 11-car train against a 10-car train is that even?
Yeah.
Right? That's what you're saying, yeah. Could very well be. Whew. Look, the 7 of Steve Angie got a little sideways there. Here comes a 22 on the outside. He's slowly creeping up on her, but there's also now 4 cars in that pack where there was only 3.
And a 6 and a 13 are back together. They've been up in that outside line most of the evening.
Yep. Let's show David in the 6 and sorry, Nick Beatty in the 13. I will get these down. hear the revs pick up as he just breaking through that bubble.
Through that wind tunnel again.
Yeah. Apparently, Ben Popke there decided the outside wasn't working. He did find a spot and get down in it, or he made a spot. He could have made one, I guess. Check Durham, Jake Weaver, Steve Angie, and Nick Sargent. Top 4.
Coming to 10 to go. You start thinking. You gotta start planning different scenarios here. If who are you gonna go with? Who are you gonna help? Who's gonna help you? If you're even gonna have the room, depending on where that outside line is, are you gonna form the outside line, or are you just gonna sit where you are?
Could very well go 3 wide. I wouldn't advise it. But you're right, yeah, you gotta start thinking about that now. I'm sure there's chattering going on the radios. These guys can talk to each other, so. Keep it up there, Keith. Keep it up there. Keep it up there. Keep it up there. That's very close. Whew.
Tight.
I was holding my breath. Well, I was talking, so I guess I really wasn't holding my breath. But holy smokes.
Alan getting a shove from Duke.
Yep. I was just going to say that.
What to say, they're going to need a little bit more help. I don't know if 4 is going to be enough, but they're getting it. Track season coming.
Track, we got lap traffic here. These guys got to get out of the way.
It was like Nunemacher saw him coming way before Jenkins did. They're going to get through. Comes Duke. It's going to give 28 another shove. Trying to regain the momentum they lost getting past those lap cars. Top 4 are pulling away.
Yeah, well, those front 4 guys are on the inside. Didn't really have to deal with that traffic. Well, they dealt with those 2 lappers a little quicker and easier than the guys behind. Wow, that was a little.
Sargent getting shuffled out of line and falling like a rock. Oh, Popke around.
Popke again. Hmm. 6 laps to go now.
Yep. Gonna go into overtime.
Yep.
1 attempt, just like last season. The caution comes out, it's over with. Unless they hit the white, then it doesn't matter.
That's the 100 Yaman Giori. I say Yaman Common Giori. Common.
If everything stays the way it is, that's going to put the 217 on the inside of the 27. 7 behind the 217. And who's fourth? Sargent just got shuffled out of the line there, and he was fourth.
Come on, cameraman, go back one car.
Got Durham, Weaver, Angie, and
Was that Duke in the 78?
Biari. Biari made it, and then Duke.
Oh, yep, there we go. Okay. And Grant Hood back there. Behind David Duke. Are we coming down? No, we're not. I wasn't paying attention to where we were on the track. I was going to ask, you think maybe anybody would come down for tires, but obviously not.
No. Phoenix? Maybe. Dover? Maybe.
Darlington? Yeah.
Yeah, but not here, I don't think.
No.
Nick Leo getting a lap back.
Well, there he is. He was sitting on the pole.
Yeah.
And he's going to be the leader with, well, I say 4 to go right now. So
It'll be a green, white,
when we
checkered.
go green, yeah, when we go green, he will be the leader. The last season, the 27 was sitting in the same exact spot, I do believe.
Third.
Second or third?
Third. It was Novak, Messer, Weaver. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just strange.
The way the car reacted, just it was almost like net code, but prediction code from that angle. It just gets sucked up.
Comes. Oh yeah, I don't know. It's like a right turn he makes there, and we've seen that a couple. Ooh, Robert Campbell. That's
Hopefully your force feedback's turned down.
yeah. And you're not in a motion rig.
Yeah.
Dallas is still in a race. I thought he would have retired. Oh. Where's he gonna go there? He's got a car on both sides and one sideways in front.
Yeah. Boxed in, literally.
Yep. Yeah, getting back to the 22, I don't know if that's that arrows suck. I mean, it just didn't look like it. The cars didn't look close enough for that. But it just turned right. Lights are out.
Yeah, they're 2x2. This is gonna get Interesting. Because flag is flying, and Weaver goes straight to the bottom.
Yeah, and I was looking at Jack. Jack looked like he was going to go up to the outside row, and as he was doing that, the 27 went hard left.
Oh, Durham's got a decision to make.
Yes, he does. He can't sit there. He's going to get eaten up. I don't know. The inside line is the faster line. We know that. There he goes. He moves to the bottom with the other two guys.
Jake Weaver gives him a shot going into the corner.
Oh, yeah, he hit him hard. He's shuffling around on the back. Weaver's on the outside by himself.
Oh,
Ange is around. The white flag is out.
Durham.
So we're going to go. Durham and Weaver get together. Oh, this is... Grant Hood.
Grant Hood's got a gift.
He did. Holy smokes. Unfortunate for the guys up the front there. I've been running up front and clean all race long.
Yeah, hey, Durham, Weaver, and Angie were all accident free for the most part.
Yeah, Grant as well. I don't believe Grant got into anything. He's gonna get this. The other guys don't have enough time.
Grant Hood, their season 2 opener winner, Daytona.
Well, it wasn't a lap last. It was a white lap, but congratulations, Grant Hood.
And welcome to the LOA.
He probably can't believe he just won that.
I wouldn't.
I mean, he had a fast car. He was up front all day long, but he was sitting back there a few cars. He was, what, fourth or fifth?
I think he was in fifth.
Sixth spot?
He was running fifth to first in a matter of seconds. While holding your breath and...
yeah, because he drove right through it. Like, he had cars on both sides of him, I do believe, when he went through there. Congratulations, Grant Hood.
What a move.
Season 2, round 1 winner. There you go. Now, see, he's tire dipping.
Well, we're on that real quick. They changed the tire models to help combat that, and it actually affected the dirt cars quite a bit.
Oh, really? It's a replay there, yeah. It looks like...
Is that Leo? Leo? Yep, Leo was involved. He was up front and involved in that.
Yeah. Looks like Dave Duke was just pushing the 27 hard there, or the 7 hard there, and that's what got in the back of Jack Durham, which sent Durham to the outside in front of the 27. That's kind of what that looked like to me.
Like
yeah, there it is.
Like a pool shot.
Yep. Yeah, I think that upset Durham a little bit. Not emotionally. I think that upset the car a little bit.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're gonna get a shot here. Yeah, off the apron. And now Jack is trying to save his lap. Whoa. Duke didn't lift much there.
No.
Yeah, I just watched Grant. He was on the outside, and he saw Jake Weaver and Jack Durham getting together, and he just went to the inside. There you have it.
Grant Hood's your winner. David Duke came in second. Dave Fuge third. Scott Harrell fourth. Jake Bryan fifth. Nick Leo sixth. Brandon Curtis seventh. Joseph David 8th. Steve Angie 9th. Jake Weaver down to 10th. Jack Durham down to 11th from 1st to 11th. Nick Britti 12th, Ellen Griari 13th, Daryl Klotz 14th, Dallas Pataska, Nick Sargent, Don Parker, Alman Biori. They make up your top 18. Parker is 3 laps down, 3 incidents and 3 laps down. But Ben Popke's in 19th, Robert Gamble 20th, Jack Nunemacher after losing connection came home in 21st, Keith Schooling 22nd, Scott Chin, Chris White, Craig Benefield, Aaron Jenkins, Kirkpatrick, Stefano, Katzer, Bardsley, Jason Weaver, and then our retirees, John Novak, Brian Messer, Lucy Nunemacher.
Those are the only 3 retirees. I'm pretty sure Weaver didn't finish either, but
Yeah, he still said he was in the pit, so.
Championship points, same as finishing order currently.
Yeah, starting with 40, and I think going all the way down to 3 this week.
Yeah. 34 cars. That's the most we've had on in a field.
Yeah,
Nice to see.
really good to see. Hopefully a lot of these drivers stick around, and I don't want to call it a mess, but it was a kind of a mess. But it was,
Yeah, it was a
Daytona.
little messy. It was Daytona, but it could have been a little cleaner.
Could have been a little cleaner. Hopefully that doesn't deter anybody, and they all show up next round for Kansas.
Yes, if anybody's been around for a while, they know that that's not typical limit of adhesion racing, but it was Daytona.
It was Daytona, yes. Kansas next, like we said. Hopefully we'll see you there. On behalf of the Other Way, we say thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye.